welcome to a brand new Liverpool transfer news video. And Bobby Firmino is subject of a formal bid from Juventus. The bid is 23 million euros, which is 19.5 million pounds. So today's debate, and I want your comments on this. Would you sell Bobby Firmino right now this summer? Because we have Diogo Jota out injured, we have Darwin Núñez who is still settling in at Liverpool. He scored 4 brilliant goals against Leipzig, but with Bobby Firmino being sold, there is no guarantee that Liverpool can find an adequate replacement in time for the start of the Premier League season. We still have more than a month to find a replacement if Liverpool decide to sell Bobby Firmino, but the report coming from Tutto Juve, which is an Italian news outlet, they are saying that Liverpool are unimpressed by the offer and we will probably reject it, but Juventus want to come back and bid for a second time. And this is quite strange because Liverpool haven't really, and Bobby Firmino himself hasn't really indicated that he wants to leave Liverpool. Bobby Firmino said that he's happy at Liverpool, and Jurgen Klopp said Bobby is back to his best and he's still world class and he will have a wonderful season. But also on the other hand, Firmino only has 1 year left on his contract. So Liverpool either sell him right now and we get a bit of money for him like we did with Sadio Mane, or we keep him for 1 more year and then Bobby Firmino either runs down his contract and leaves as a free agent or extends his deal. But probably Liverpool haven't offered Firmino a longer contract because they want to see, you know, how he does this season, and if he's doing really well, and if he's starting games and contributing to the team, either scoring goals, getting assists, then maybe during the season Liverpool will give him a new improved contract. But also you have to wonder how long can Firmino continue at the very top level, because that's where Liverpool is at. And by the way, I'm on holiday, so if you appreciate me making still videos for you guys while on holiday, make sure to leave a like. The report from Tutto Juve also said that Juventus's offer has generated doubts within Liverpool whether they should sell Bobby Firmino or not. Juventus could raise their proposal in the coming days in order to reach an agreement with Liverpool for Firmino as soon as possible. There is no mention whether Liverpool has changed their stance on, or is willing to change their stance on, whether they will accept this offer or whether they will want to sell Bobby Firmino. That's the thing. Right now, it doesn't look like Liverpool want to sell Bobby Firmino. Firmino doesn't look like he wants to leave. He said he's happy at Liverpool. But also on the other hand, if you want to get money out of this deal, then you have to sell Firmino right now. There is absolutely no guarantee that Firmino will even accept. If Liverpool offer him a new improved contract, there is no guarantee that Firmino will accept it. Maybe he will want a new challenge at another club. I mean, Firmino, this will be his 8th season at Liverpool. He already spent 7 wonderful years, wonderful seasons at Liverpool. He has won absolutely everything there is to win. So you might wonder, is Firmino thinking along the lines of what Sadio Mane thought, that his chapter is closing at Liverpool, he wants a new challenge? Certainly, if Firmino really wanted to leave, he already would have told that to Jurgen Klopp or the Liverpool hierarchy, and Liverpool already would have found him a suitable club. But so late in the pre-season, it's not ideal to lose one of your main strikers. And the big problem, in my opinion, is that Diogo Jota is still injured. He re-injured the same hamstring that he injured in Portugal's last Nations League game. And there is no guarantee that Jota will be fit for the start of the season. He hasn't even started training yet, and he will probably miss the first 2 or 3 games of the Premier League season. Can Liverpool find a replacement for Firmino? Or do they even find a replacement? We signed Darwin Núñez and Fabio Carvalho, but I think if we sell Firmino, we absolutely have to bring in a similar player to Diogo Jota, somebody who is young, who is hungry, who has potential to grow and become very good, maybe even become world class. Because if we don't, we are short, I think. Jota and Darwin Núñez is just 2 players who can play as the number 9 position is really leaving us short, especially because Salah doesn't have a proper backup. Luis Diaz has maybe Fabio Carvalho as his backup, but I wouldn't rely on Fabio Carvalho week in, week out in the Premier League just yet. He needs to time to grow and develop and get accustomed to the wrath and thunder, frenetic pace of the Premier League. And Jurgen Klopp said himself that Bobby Firmino is back 100% and he is still world class. That doesn't sound like a manager who wants to sell Bobby Firmino. That sounds like a manager who counts on Firmino this season, who wants him to have a really big, important role in the Liverpool team. And also, Firmino has impressed in pre-season. He played some really good games, and it's hard to see Liverpool sanctioning the sale unless we already have a replacement lined up. That's what we did when we sold Sadio Mane. We actually brought in Darwin Núñez even before we sold Sadio Mane. So I would think it would take actually weeks for Liverpool to get things in motion and to find a proper replacement. Maybe we have already a transfer list, but right now I don't see Liverpool sanctioning the sale of Firmino unless either Juventus significantly improve their transfer offer. So they started out at 19 million pounds. If they offer 28, 29, 30 million, then I would say Liverpool is saying, you know what, that's a lot of money for a player who is 30 years old, 1 year left on his contract. We will do the deal and then we will sign a younger replacement for Bobby Firmino. So in theory, yes, Darwin Núñez and Diogo Jota would be enough as two number 9s to play throughout the season. But what if Jota has an injury-plagued season? Are we seriously putting Darwin Núñez to play every 3 days? It would be absolutely brutal for him, especially he's new to the league, new to the country, new to Liverpool, so he would want to be rotated, or Jurgen Klopp would ideally want to rotate Darwin Núñez with Firmino and Diogo Jota. So Liverpool have to see whether the transfer list that they have for the potential strikers that we could sign or we wanted to sign in the future, is anybody available right now? Is anybody available for a reasonable price? It's pretty late in the transfer window. Some European leagues have already started, others are starting up next weekend. Not a lot of clubs would want to sell their main striker even to Liverpool, even for good money, because at this stage of the transfer window it's pretty hard to find replacements. Clubs already have their sweater squad and they are already preparing for the season with all their targets, all their objectives, and this time, as the weeks go by, it's harder and harder to do deals for these players. For me personally, it's pretty difficult to say whether I would sell Firmino or not, because I don't know who is available to replace him. If there is no really good replacement available on the transfer market for a reasonable price right now, then I would just say to Firmino, you are not going anywhere. For 20-25 million, it's better to have Firmino in the squad, because that gives Liverpool a bigger and better chance to win things, to win trophies, and that's what Liverpool is all about. That should be the main objective, the main target, that Liverpool should be able to win as many trophies as possible this season, and you need as big a squad, as good a squad as possible in order to achieve that, in order to do that. Hannah Perkins, a journalist, has said that she has said that Sepp van den Berg is set to join Bournemouth on a season-long loan. The two clubs remain in talks, but Bournemouth's in pole position to land the defender, and that would be actually a brilliant loan deal for Sepp van den Berg, because he would have Premier League experience. Remember, Bournemouth got promoted in second place behind Fulham, so they will have Premier League football next season, and Sepp van den Berg hopefully will play regularly in the Premier League, and there is no substitute for Premier League experience. Yes, Sepp van den Berg had a pretty successful loan spell at Preston, but I think at Bournemouth he would have Premier League experience. Hopefully he will play 25-30 games in the Premier League, and that would be invaluable for his future development. And Thiago also detailed how he helped Darwin Núñez settle at Liverpool. He said, you start to know a new lad coming in our team. You always want that he's happy in the team, happy with us, happy and confident with himself. I think he turned over this first adaptation with these 4 goals against Leipzig and it's important for him, important for us. At one point in our life, we were the young guy in the team and someone helped us. So you use that experience to help the young players that come. Because of the language, I try to help him as much as I can and make him part of our sessions and our team. And Thiago also explained how Jurgen Klopp improved him and changed his playing style a little bit. He said that at Liverpool we play with more intensity, and Jurgen Klopp is teaching him when to make those high intensive runs and when to not make them, and that will make him an even better player and even more suited to the playing style. So now that Thiago has 2 years of experience playing at Liverpool, he is aiming to have his best season of his life with Liverpool, so I'm really looking forward to watching Thiago play. And Jurgen Klopp also admitted in an interview with Sky Sports that Liverpool will sign someone if a player leaves. So there is a potential of Firmino leaving to Juventus for £25 million. Then Liverpool will definitely sign a player. But if Liverpool don't sell anyone, then it looks like we will keep the squad as it is. But you can watch the interview on Sky Sports if you want. And thanks for watching, guys. I really hope you guys are enjoying these videos. And the new Liverpool career mode episode is dropping later today as well. I already have that uploaded and set to publish in the afternoon. Thanks for watching. See you later.
Good night.